Have you ever wondered how Warren Buffett stays so sharp at 94? I mean, the guy's a legend. Today we're not focusing on his stock picks, though. We're going deeper, exploring the daily habits that might just be the secret to his incredible longevity and success. So grab your coffee, settle in, and get ready for some serious inspiration. Okay, let's kick things off with something you might not expect: Warren Buffett's diet. This is where it gets interesting. You'd think a guy like Buffett would be all about kale smoothies and chia seeds, but you know what? The man loves his McDonald's. And it's not just a once-in-a-while thing. He actually starts his day with a McDonald's breakfast several times a week. And hold on to your hats because it gets even more surprising. His drink of choice: Coca-Cola. We're not talking a sip here and there. He reportedly downs 5 12-ounce servings every single day. It's a lot of sugar, folks. But wait, there's more. He loves ice cream Dairy Queen and he enjoys a hearty 22-ounce T-bone steak with double hash browns. And it seems like this guy's philosophy is, if it makes me happy, I'm eating it. And you know what? Maybe there's a lesson in there for all of us. Buffett believes that happiness is a key ingredient in longevity. He once said, "I'm happier when I'm drinking Coke or eating hot fudge sundaes or hot dogs." So he's choosing joy over a super strict diet. Interesting food for thought, wouldn't you say? Now, before we move on, drop a comment below and let us know. Do you think Buffett's diet is a recipe for success or a recipe for disaster? We want to hear your thoughts. All right, let's move on to habit number 2, exercise. Now, you might be picturing Buffett hitting the gym, lifting weights, maybe doing some intense cardio. But that's not quite his style. While he does make time for physical activity, at least 45 minutes 3 days a week, plus some golf, his real focus is on exercising his mind. And his weapon of choice. Believe it or not, it's the card game bridge. That's right, folks. Warren Buffett, the billionaire investor, spends up to 8 hours a week playing bridge. He even calls it the best exercise there is for the brain. Bridge requires strategy, memory, quick thinking, and the ability to read your opponent's all skills that keep your brain sharp and agile. So maybe ditching that Sudoku puzzle and picking up a deck of cards isn't such a bad idea after all. Who knows, you might just unlock your inner Warren Buffett. Now, if you're finding this as fascinating as I am, make sure to give this episode a thumbs up. It really helps us out. And don't forget to subscribe to Rich by Friday for more insights into the habits of successful people. Okay, ready for habit number 3? This one's all about mental exercises, and we're not just talking bridge anymore. We're delving into the things Warren Buffett does to keep his mind as sharp as a tack even at 94. First up, this man is a reading machine. Talking 5 to 6 hours a day, folks. He devours newspapers, magazines, annual reports, and of course books. He's constantly absorbing information, building his knowledge base. As he famously said, read 500 pages like this every day. That's how knowledge builds up like compound interest. But it's not just about reading. Buffett also understands the power of quiet contemplation. He carves out time in his day to simply think. Now I know what you're thinking. What does a billionaire investor think about all day? Well, he's probably analyzing business problems, strategizing investments, and just letting his mind wander through the complexities of the financial world. But here's the kicker, and this is a big one. Warren Buffett is a master at saying no. Yep, you heard that right. He understands that saying yes to everything can lead to burnout and overwhelm. To stay focused and sharp, you need to protect your time and energy. He even follows a 25-5 rule. He writes down his top 25 goals, circles the top 5, and then actively ignores the other 20. Talking about laser focus. By narrowing his priorities, he can pour his energy into what truly matters, achieving those top goals with unwavering dedication. Now, let's be honest, saying no can be tough. But maybe it's time we took a page out of Buffett's playbook and started prioritizing our own time and energy. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Hey, before we move on to the next habit, let's take a moment to reflect. Which of these habits has surprised you the most so far? The McDonald's diet, the bridge obsession, the power of saying no. Hit that comment section and share your thoughts. We love hearing from you. And we've saved a particularly fascinating detail for last one that might just challenge your assumptions about high achievers. Throughout this episode, we've uncovered some pretty surprising facts about the man from his McDonald's-loving diet to his passion for bridge. But this final insight really highlights Buffett's commitment to balance and well-being. Ready for this? Warren Buffett, despite his age and demanding schedule, makes sure to get a full 8 hours of sleep every single night. I know what you're thinking, 8 hours. Seriously, that's more than I get. We often associate success with burning the midnight oil, pushing ourselves to the limit. But Buffett understands something crucial in purpose. Rest and recovery aren't luxuries. They're necessities for peak performance. He knows that to maintain his mental sharpness and make sound decisions, he needs to prioritize sleep. Think of it like recharging your battery so you can operate at your best both mentally and physically. So maybe instead of glorifying the hustle and the all-nighters, we should all take a page from Buffett's playbook and recognize the power of a good night's sleep. It's not about laziness or indulgence. It's about setting ourselves up for success in the long run. This final insight perfectly encapsulates Warren Buffett's approach to life finding balance. It's not about extremes. It's about finding that sweet spot between hard work, strategic rest, and the genuine enjoyment of life. And hey, before you go, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel Rich by Friday for more inspiring stories and insightful advice. We'll be back next week with another episode, so make sure you join us.